well. Play the intro. Well, everyone, the Raptors lost. Wow. I told you so. I knew it. Ha ha. I don't know what else to really say, how else I can say it to you guys, but I did know. You know, game one was not the precedent. I knew. You know, I try to tell you guys early. I try to warn you guys, just spare your feelings, but you guys didn't listen to me. You guys were all in the comments. Remember what you said, A? I think Canadians say A, right? I don't know. But they were all in my comments doing the most, and I just said, okay, I admit I underestimated you, but really, in the back of my head, I just knew. Just wait. Like I said, what I say comes to pass. And once again, I was correct. It is a blessing and a curse, you know. I know some of you guys just don't really know. You guys be going through stuff blind. I can see all. I know all already. You know what I mean? If you watch the Avengers, you know Heimdall from Thor. I am the Lakers' Heimdall. I already know what's gonna happen. I already see everything. So I already can just formulate that accurate prediction, right? But game one, you guys, false hopes. You know what I mean? You were led by your leader, Drake, who has the opposing players tattooed on his arm. Very odd, very strange, very weird. And that's who's leading the charge into these finals, which is crazy because I've never in my life seen players literally playing just to get back at this rapper. Like, it's a joke to the Warriors players. They talked trash to Drake after the game. If you didn't see that video, it's just a little snippet of them talking trash to him. Like, Klay Thompson was like, yeah, that was light work, and you're lucky I pulled my hammy. And he was joking and chuckling. I said, oh, Warriors about to set it off. Warriors are about to set it off. We hate to see it. Drake has y'all fooled like this is a rivalry. He has them tattooed on them. They go to each other's houses. Did you see the video? Drake had his feet crisscross applesauce at his big age on Stephen Curry's couch, probably eating Aisha Curry cooking. I don't know whose cooking it was, but he was eating, and Steph Curry's right there. They're crisscross applesaucing, having a great play date together. And you are letting this man lead the charge for your team. Very sad, you know what I mean? Our team has some great ones. We got like Snoop Dogg and people. Anyways, that's y'all, what y'all do in Canada, none of my business. All I'm saying is though, it was a close game. Toronto should have won, obviously. Watching the game, first half they had it on lock, but the Warriors went on a 20-0 run, and that's what they do. All they have to do is go on one run, and they can erase a game's worth of mistakes in minutes. And it leaves you sick. They've done it to every team. It's really sad. It's really sad to see, like, you try so hard to box out and get that one extra possession, fighting tooth and nail every possession, and then they erase entirely everything you did in a matter of 2 minutes. It's sick. It's disgusting. Really. And that's what I try to tell you guys as well. You know, when they acquired DeMarcus Cousins, that was the last Infinity Stone. They gathered all the pieces they needed to snap on the league, and now they're snapping on them, and now y'all are like, oh my gosh, what? How did the Warriors do that? Because guess what? Kevin Durant's out. Kevon Looney injured. Klay Thompson left the game injured. Stephen Curry was sick that game. He was under the weather. Like, their team was all types of banged up, beat up, bruised. And they still won in Canada, in your home, chewing on Canadian bacon. Now that is something that is very scary, very sad. And that should raise some red flags for you guys. Because what I said from the jump when they acquired him, I'm like, this is too many all-stars. They are the Golden State All-Stars, like I said. You guys were the one that was like, oh, you're doing too much, whatever. Some of y'all did agree with me. But then when the season started and they started struggling, which, pause, they had an amazing record. So to say that they were struggling this season shows how great of a roster that is, right? Like, we struggled, you know what I mean? And our record shows it. They struggled and their record really doesn't even show it. But they were dealing with some struggles, with some issues. And y'all kind of forgot about the team that they have become. Yes, DeMarcus Cousins was injured all year. Y'all done forgot about the pieces they acquired. He was the difference maker in this game. He held them down. And now y'all want to complain. Now y'all want to be like, wow, that's not even right. They have too many pieces. It's a cheat code. I told you this from the start. Y'all were not worried about it, right? In the regular season, y'all saw them struggling a little bit and y'all thought your team, your favorite team, would be able to take them because of what? I knew this was gonna happen. And I think deep down inside, you knew it would happen too. I think you did, because there's no possible way you really thought you were beating them. Once again, I'll go back to last year and the year before. I say this every single year. The Golden State Warriors will literally, with this roster, the Golden State Warriors will never lose a game to another team, period. Let me explain, but the only exception to this was probably when LeBron and Cleveland beat them. That was the only exception. That's their kryptonite. Now I'm going DC. I was just in Marvel, I'm in DC. I'm sorry, I'm crossing over. But what I mean by that is this, and I say this every year, every time, and y'all still don't get it. But the Warriors beat themselves. When they lose, it's not because your team was excellent, your team was doing a great job. They can overcome any team in this league. Defense, offensive rebounding, however you're putting pressure on the Warriors, they can overcome that in one run, in two runs, regardless. Easy. Do you remember how many third quarter 17-point leads the Trailblazers had? It does not matter. I think we know this, right? It's all about how the Warriors are playing. If they're sluggish, if they're taking it as a joke, they're not locked in all game, that'll mess them up and then they lose. They mess themselves up. I promise you it wasn't your team. I promise you. And that's why a lot of people in game one were saying that it looked like the Warriors didn't take it as seriously as they should have. Raptors came out there, fired up, gassed up, they went to work and they did their thing. Warriors had a nice little break, they were chilling. They came in there acting like, oh, this is not gonna be that hard. And you could see it in how they played and they got smacked, right? But when they tightened themselves up, guess what? You cannot stop them. Did you see the passing last night? Did you see how they were zipping the ball? You can't stop them. It's impossible. You have to hope that they beat themselves. That's the only key that you guys have. And what's crazy is before, like I said, you guys were yelling about, oh, are the Warriors better without KD, which was the dumbest train of thought I've ever heard in my life. And guess what? That man is coming back and it has you shaking in your boots. He's on his way. In 1 to 2 business days, he will be there. And guess what? Y'all are on your way to Oakland. It's the worst possible situation for you guys. That's on you guys. That's on the Toronto Raptors. That's on you guys. And that's on you, Drake. Yes, that's all on you. Having a home court advantage against these guys was the best thing that could have ever happened to you guys. You guys took advantage of it. Game 1, that was great. Game 2 was a must win. A must win. And you lost it. No. You know how hard it is to win in the Oracle Arena? Y'all got it though, right? Raptors fans, y'all got it, right? Because Kawhi is the closest thing to Jordan y'all have ever seen, right? All right, then y'all got it. Cool. You have it. There you have it, folks. According to Raptors fans, because they have the next Michael Jordan, they will be winning the championship, so we can all applaud them now. Now, what I will say is, though, an update from last video, I was torn about who I was gonna root for. And I'm still torn, guys. I'm still torn. I'm gonna have to watch the next game. I'm leaning towards Raptors still, but I'm still torn, so I don't have an update for you guys. I'm sorry, but let me know in the comments below what you thought of game 2. Raptors fans, from game 1, I want to hear from you. Let me know what you thought. Y'all were loud last video, right? Keep that same energy with me today, okay? Like this video if you enjoyed it though. Click this video if you have not seen it yet. And click here to subscribe to join the Splash Squad. Click here to check out my merch. I would say good luck Raptors, but y'all got it. Y'all got the next Michael Jordan. Y'all got it, right?